good for me.
Talk to 'em, yeah. Why you think they created Facebook? So the government could see just how your face look. Facial recognition on the chopper, leave your face crook. I'm resurrected from a long list.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Game Made Me podcast. I'm your host, Mario Glover, and today's special guest, we got Tommy Gunnz Washington. The champ is here.
What up, dude?
What up, baby? I sure appreciate you, man, for taking the time, man. For real. I've been watching you for a long time, you know what I'm saying, with you just being from Lansing, and, you know what I'm saying, we really don't have that boxing around here.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying, so what you going to do, what you done did, you know what I'm saying, the places you done been, that's great.
Right, you know, I've been doing that shit since I was a kid, so it's been like a year in, year out grind, whether I was winning or not, you know what I'm saying? So just maintaining that focus, man, for real, knowing something that you want, for real.
That's what's up, man. Salute to you. So, man, tell us a little bit about Tommy, man.
Man.
You can start from the gate, where you from, or we know you from Lansing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but,
you know, east side all day, man, you know.
yeah.
Grew up around here, born and raised, but, you know, I was fortunate enough to travel, you know, with the boxing stuff. You know, my pops used to box. I used to be with him in the gym, you know, soaking up stuff, checking him out, and I just loved to fight, so I used to use it for the wrong stuff. I'm going to school, you know,
Yeah.
fighting and shit like that, so they put me in boxing in, like, 5th grade, and
What you say? Wow.
right, you know what I'm saying? But it was teachers like, man, what's wrong with you? You know, I'm like, man, I got to channel this energy elsewhere, you know what I mean? For real. You know, so I think they put me in boxing in like 5th grade, and no lie, man. I think I fought that weekend. The first week they took me, I fought that weekend and ended up winning. And it was just all from there, for real.
It was up from there.
But my dad was already showing me at the crib, so it wasn't like, it was, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but y'all was like working in the basement or something, or like outside?
Yeah,
Like,
you know, things like that, or at the gym you was going to. You know, he always showed me combinations and, you know, shit like that.
yeah. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. So, like, when did you, like, after 5th grade, like, when was your next, like, biggest fight? You know what I'm saying? When you start to go for, like, you know, trying to fight, getting championships and different things like that.
Man, we start always hitting them tournaments back when. It was like a Silver Gloves tournament.
Mm-hmm.
And we was always going out there, and it was some cats from New York, man. They was called, like, the Chin Checkers or something like that, and they was, like, really knocking.
It was really chin checker out.
Yeah, for real, dude that was like Curtis Stevens or something like that. I remember him because I keep in touch with his homeboy to this day. But it was just wild because, like, it was a 3-ring tournament. You know what I'm saying? That's how they was running them. I don't know if they do it like that now, but people from all over, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man, me and this dude, we had, like, the second to last fight. Everybody in there tuned in on us. I ended up losing the fight, but it was just epic.
Right.
That we was banging like a championship fight. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was like some fights you'll see now. You know, we was kids, man.
Yeah. So is that what made you want to become a boxer, your dad?
That and I just like to fight, man.
Right.
I really did. I like the physical, the art of fighting, but I like the physical part about it, you know.
Yeah.
I was always doing some, you know.
Yeah, that aggressiveness.
Yeah, some type of aggressive stuff, you know.
Ain't nothing wrong with
almost rub off on my demeanor because people be like, man, you look aggressive, but I'm really laid back, cool if you get to know me. I just don't play.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a big difference.
Right. No, I totally understand, man.
Yeah.
What was it like? Well, first off, what did you go to prison for?
Well, I went to prison for selling drugs, man. Some little crackhead told on me when I was selling drugs. They told on me I had a pistol. You know, they raided my crib. You know,
so I guess at the time, like, boxing wasn't really, you know what I'm saying?
Well, the whole story behind that was a lot of people don't know I had a hell of an injury in Philadelphia in the middle of fights because it was very rare that I fought here. A lot of people didn't see me fight because it was always on the road. You know, due to my management, they were setting up fights everywhere else, but it wasn't a lot of fights going on in Michigan, even though I made my pro debut here. You know what I'm saying? So I had tore up my rotator cuff when we was in Philly, man. And this was like 2009. So it was tore so bad that I didn't even know at the time they told my people that I don't think you're gonna be able to fight again. But I never knew they told them that. You know what I'm saying? So basically, I was on a little break with nothing to really fall back on. That's why it's important to always have something to fall back on. You know what I'm saying? I got a bunch of people around me trying to tell me what to do with my money, and basically ended up doing the wrong stuff. You know what I'm saying? And it led me to going to prison. You know?
Yeah. So, like, what was that experience like for you going to prison? Did you have to fight a lot when you was in there?
I mean,
like,
to be
did
real,
people try you because you was who you was?
It was a gift and a curse like anything else. It was what you make it. So the time I utilized in there, I used it for working out, reading, trying to better myself for real. You know what I'm saying? And get my mind together. So at one particular joint, they had a heavy bag. So I go out there and I make sure I'm out there working on, my art, because remember I told you they said I wasn't gonna never box again. But I knew they weren't, at the time I knew that it was a serious injury because I couldn't even lift like 5 pounds over my head once I got to working out in there. So I really went in there and rebuilt myself up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, my brother was telling me how people used to come watch you at the bag.
Yeah, that was different, man. It was crazy because, I don't ever brag or nothing, but the way that everybody is stand around and watch it was crazy because it's like 1,000 people on the yard, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And like 900 of them channeled in on you, like, damn. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's how you kind of knew you supposed to be doing something else other than what you was doing. But, things happen.
So how did prison help you become who you are and like escalate to not want to transition back?
I mean, I ain't gonna say it really helped for that because it'd really just make you see who is who. You know what I'm saying? If you don't take a lesson out of it, it'll show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I kind of went back to the same behavior with it. You know what I'm saying? So what I took out of it was showing me who was really in my corner. You know what I'm saying? And what not to do. You know what I'm saying? Who not to be around. Things that I wanted to obtain and accomplish. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it open your mind up for that because you ain't out here with everybody in your ear. You can really channel in and focus on things, you know?
Yeah.
So that's how I utilized it, you know?
Yeah.
So, like a training camp. That's how I looked at it. I looked at it like training camp.
Yeah.
You know, I was running like 5 miles.
How long did you do?
I did 3 years.
Okay. And when you got out, man, let's talk about that going to Boosie House experience, man. I was hearing about earlier, man, like your first day out.
That was dope. I mean, it was dope, man. My homeboy, LeRon, he a singer. You know, he was doing this thing on the future tip. And it was crazy because I was already going to Atlanta for just to go down there, me and my homeboy, you know what I'm saying? We was going down there just to go. Mm-hmm. And he hit me like, man, yo, you want to come through and be at Boosie crib? So I'm like, man, yeah, shit, go check it out. But I already be around, cats that's in the music. So it was already just like, okay, another door to be able to network, so I just utilized it for that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And try to start my members only music, you know what I'm saying? Like management, where we can get artists in different positions, you know what I'm saying? Right. Introduce them to people, this, that, and the third, because I got a few friends that's doing their thing in the rap. So.
Right. Oh, that's what's up, man. That's what's up.
But Boosie crib was dope, though, man. He came down. His son was funny as hell. It was smooth, man. You know what I'm saying? I
was about to say, what was that experience?
Yeah, it was cold, man.
You know,
we was in the studio
funny.
part. It was real dope, man. His son was smooth, cool. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was nice, man. Just to even see, that lifestyle. Like, man, it's, you got to work to obtain that. You just know.
Correct. So, like, do you have any goals or plans set, like, for music management?
Man, I do, but right now I'm focused on opening my boxing academy, so I got to make sure I focus on one thing at a time.
Right.
I'm always around the music, though, so, they ain't going to never... But right now I'm going to put my all into that boxing academy, open that up, and provide something different for the youth so they can start going to these different boxing tournaments everywhere and seeing different stuff state to state. You know
Yeah, that shit gonna be hard because again, like I said at the beginning, we don't really have like no boxing, nothing around here. You know what I'm saying? And for these,
we got Team Glass. They got a nice gym. He did a lot. You know what I'm saying? Good things. But I mean, I want to like just a bigger platform. You know what I'm saying? I just see a different vision for it. Not to take away from anything anybody else did. You know what I mean? I see some more different and a little bit more hip that are geared towards some of the kids that we think is lost. You know what I'm saying? We can bring them in there and show them a different style of a killer. You know what I'm saying? Be a killer in that ring and get paid millions and change your mama lifestyle. That type of killer. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's what you know, because I didn't really have nobody that I deemed cool to listen to. You know what I'm saying? So, for me to be able to talk to the youth and they listen, that'd be, you know what I'm saying? That's a blessing. You know what I mean? For real.
Yeah, no, for real.
That went through it. And that's telling from experience. It ain't like you just hearing some bullshit. You hearing from somebody that just struggled to get up out of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure. And don't mind telling you about the struggle, you know what I'm saying, for experience. You know what I'm saying? And
I kick it with my son. He's 16. I give it to him raw. You know, I came home and he was into everything under the sun because he deemed that being cool because, you know, his dad was locked up. He thinking, nah, you know, I had to show him that's not what it was, man. So he ended up getting a full-time job, you know, better grades and everything else, his own card and everything, you know?
Yeah.
So.
And that's what's up, man. You know, that's what I'm like. Unfortunately, some youths have to go through, you know, making that transition without a daddy, you know what I'm saying? Different things like that. But it's never too late to be able to, you know what I'm saying, show a different way or pave a different path, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, not at all.
Never too late.
Never too late.
Yeah.
But see, I got the vision, because I remember, like, missing a lot of stuff around here because I was gone. I'm in Kansas at tournaments. I'm in, you know what I'm saying? I'm in Kentucky. I'm in Ohio. I'm in Florida. Just different stuff. But it kept me busy. I really didn't get into nothing until I came here. And they like, hey, go ahead and chill for a minute. And then I caught my first felony. You know what I'm saying? Being around some clients. You know?
Damn.
Stay busy. Stay active. That's what I tell my son. Stay busy. You know, you ain't got time for nothing else.
Right.
If it ain't, you know, helping you level up.
Yeah.
For real.
No, for real. Real talk.
So,
I ain't bullshitting. But it's like, I guess, like, so, like, are you going to be, like, training? You going to be doing, like, a lot of training? Do you train now? Like, do you work with, like, what type of training do you do?
Well, yeah, I do. I train one particular fighter right now. He an MMA fighter, but he wanted me to work with him, you know, on the boxing. So I'll be working with him on his hands. But like I said, I want to get the boxing training going more and more. But I'm going to specialize with me doing one-on-ones. You know what I'm saying? Because I really want to have, you know what I'm saying, somebody that want to take it to the next level that's focused.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? Because I can see some people that's fighters before they can see it.
Yeah.
Like, man, you know what I mean? I got an eye for it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Some
Been
people
doing
make
it for a
better
long time.
Yeah, some people make better coaches than fighters, vice versa.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I think I could put together a nice little hit squad, go somewhere, send them boys to the Olympics and change their life.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
And it's different, and it's like, you know, again, it gives them another way to, like you said, be killers, channel that energy, you know what I'm saying, into a way to get paid, a way to, you know what I'm saying, get this, you know what I'm saying, this is great.
Yeah,
it's dope.
Sure. I watched my homeboy Chaos Williams do it. You know, he was a street guy. He channeled that energy into what he's doing. Now you in the UFC, making money, changing your life. You know what I'm saying? So it's inspiring, man. You know what I'm saying? It's real life if you channel your energy to that. You know what I'm saying? So I want to be able to get the team together like that and go around here and show them other stuff to do. You know what I mean?
Right. To sell dope or get in trouble.
Yeah, and I'm not knocking what nobody do.
Correct. No, I totally
it's a different
understand.
way because it's a future.
Yeah.
You know, and they watch us, you know what I mean? They really watch us more than what we know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Correct. I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, for real.
But you know what I'm saying? On a little bit more personal side, like losing, like how was it for you and for your career when you lost your mom?
Man, it was like I didn't know, man, to be honest, it's a deep question because it was like, man, at first I was done with boxing. When I heard, she passed away, it was crazy because it was like everything out of me was gone. You know what I mean? When I heard that. And I kind of took the depression upon myself to like, I was looking crazy. I'm eating, looking crazy. I got up out of prison. I was like 350 pounds, man. You know what I'm saying? So I knew it fucked up my mindset. You know what I mean? But as far as boxing, I was kind of done. But then I was like, I can't give up what I put into this for years and years and years. My first medal that I ever won, I gave her. Couldn't wait to give her,
Right.
Got the picture where I'm actually, handing her the medal.
Yeah.
So it was like, I can't give up on it, so I had to go ahead. Get my mind right first to be able to get my physical right.
Right.
So now, like I said, with the boxing club and things like that, anything I do is channel with that energy. You know what I'm saying? To not give up on that passion. Because if I don't physically do it, the gym and whoever I bring up out of it, that's how I'm doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
That's what's up, man.
That's in the memory. I can't bring it back physically, but you can keep, going on with what you're doing, showcasing that she raised me better than what a prison number was. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
So that's what I.
Yeah, I just know that was your baby, man.
Yeah, that was my baby for sure. And my biggest fan, and she the one always motivated me to be like, do what you're doing, do what makes you happy. You know what I'm saying? For sure. So that's my baby. Everything always gonna keep flowing just because she was my motivation. You know what I mean?
That's what's up. That's what's up. Man, on another note too, man. Like I remember we was talking about that 2015 shooting, man.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, man. Talk to me about that, man.
I mean, P, may rest in peace. It was wild, man, because this is just like all like a roller coaster ride. Some things went through in my life that kept hindering the advancement of my career. You know what I'm saying? It's just a lot, and long story short, man, police files, everybody know. You know what I'm saying? There's no question about it. But the police ended up killing the passenger that me and my brother was in the car with. And they claim he had a gun. I never seen it. I just know everything happened so fast. But I ended up getting locked up for just being around the situation, even though I was just getting picked up from Planet Fitness, from working out. And I had no knowledge of nothing that was going on. If something was, transpired, which nothing went on that day. They didn't do nothing. They just claimed they pulled us over for speeding, so-called. You know what I mean? Lansing Township Police. You know what I mean? So they ended up, shooting him in the head,
Yeah.
Right.
In the article they said face, but
yeah, it was right in the head, So it was crazy because the police officer went home. I went to jail. My little brother, everybody, it was just crazy because it put my life on pause again, and it had me thinking like, damn, you keep trying to strive to do some shit. What's the purpose?
right.
If you keep getting all these setbacks, you know what I mean? So that was a real fucked up situation, man. May he rest in peace, man.
Right, I was about to say to go
took his life, man.
On some traumatized stuff like that.
Yeah. I never did trust them bitches, but they took his life in cold blood, but like covered it up with everything. I'm on parole, so they wish I would say anything about anything. I'd be in the upper room trying to figure out how to get out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was just like, there was a lot of things I had to bite my tongue on because I was on that parole.
Yeah, I totally understand. Man,
it was a wild situation to be in. I'm just glad, Allah made me get up out of it alive, But it was in broad daylight, like 2:30, December 8th. I remember. It was wild.
Man, May you rest in peace.
Yeah, may you rest in peace. They took his life for no reason.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Well, man, on a more positive note, man, like, talk a little bit more about your plans to get kids involved into, you know what I'm saying, if not training, you know what I'm saying, the academy that you're having coming soon.
I mean, like, the way I want to be able to bring the youth in, man, is to show them on every platform it's a position for everybody. You might not be Floyd, you might not be Tyson, you know what I'm saying? But you could help out. You might be a coach that you didn't even know you was. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be able to utilize all the youth to be able to play a position where they feel a part of the team. You know, you can't leave people out because they're not the best athlete or this or that, but you sharpen them with that best athlete. You let them be around and show them that they can work with them. You know what I'm saying? So I want to get all the kids on that note, bring them together. But the main thing I want them to see is the world. Once all this corona stuff clear up, see the world, and they go travel.
Right.
As a team, we stop in place, we going as a unit. You know, you meeting.
Learning discipline.
Things like that. That's what I remember, man. I done went to Joe Frazier gym when I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? I got pictures on the steps. It was no Rocky up there. You know what I'm saying? I got, you know what I mean, pictures with Sugar Ray Leonard, things like that. I got a lot of stuff like that. But it was all from traveling.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Going to these tournaments and being in different places. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That shows my next question is like what famous boxers or what boxers, you know what I'm saying, have, you know what I'm saying, that you have looked up to, you know what I'm saying, being in the boxing game or that have gave you some advice, like, you know what I'm saying, for your boxing career?
Man. I wouldn't necessarily say no famous boxers like that, but I used to look up to James Toney and his style a lot. You know, he out of Detroit. And, like, I used to try to, like, mimic his style because he was a shorter guy, but he fought a heavyweight, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, I used to take a lot from watching his tapes, man, because he was slick.
Right.
He used them guys reaching, everything else against him, so, yeah, James Toney was one, but, you know, I always was a Roy Jones fan, and one time I fought on HBO undercard, and he was sitting front row, and kind of messed up my mind, like, yo, Roy really... Like, Roy sitting right there, dog. Like, it was crazy to, you know what I mean? It was wild.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
Sure.
So that's what's next for Tommy is the academy. Is anything else next for Tommy?
We opening the gym and about to get back to training hard, man. I can't put a date on the fight because everything that was going on with me and the corona at the time, it didn't mix. You know what I mean? It was like, you know, everything got to get taken care of, but, you know, the virus going on, there's no fights. In shape, you out of shape, you know what I'm saying? It's like, so at this time, I wouldn't put a date on it, but definitely it's going to be a fight. Definitely going to be a fight.
So you do plan on putting the gloves back on?
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm about to be 35, man, and I feel 23, 24. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I get in there with the best of them, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the only way I know how to go. One of my main sparring partners, he fight on Showtime, I think it's the 22nd of this month. Jermaine Franklin.
I'm about to say what's his name.
Jermaine Franklin, he from Saginaw.
Make sure y'all tap in, check him out.
Yeah, you gotta tap in. He 20-0. He doing his thing, man. He is like one of the ones. As soon as I get in decent shape to spar, I gotta get in there with him.
Right.
He gonna get me together. I mean, nose, busted all, you know, he gonna get you on point.
Right.
And there we on the rock.
So how many, like, severe injuries have you suffered in your boxing career?
That main one was that shoulder, man, because it was crazy. It could click from picking up some groceries, man. It's just like, it's so fragile. How that little bone go in the socket, man, it's fragile. Right. If you knew, you know, you'll take care of it better, but that was really it, man. I had a little cut over my eye, but other than that, no wear and tear, man.
No, okay. That's what's up. That's what's up. So, like, how do people tap in to get training by you? Like, what do they do? How do they tap in with you?
They can get at me on my Facebook page, Instagram, Team Gunnz, 1986. just holler at me, DM me. Pretty much. Yeah, get at me.
That's what's up, man.
You know, I'm gonna get you together, let you know the prices. You don't have to come 5 days a week if you don't, if you can't. You know, we can customize the schedule pretty much
Right.
for whoever's serious, though. You know.
Yeah.
And I'm working on the academy for the kids because I want to make sure everything together. You know.
Yeah. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Before we get out of here, you got any questions for me?
Man, no, I just think it's dope what y'all doing, this platform, to be able to broadcast what people doing in the community, I think it's dope. I salute y'all on this, for real. And
Appreciate that, bro.
got a couple people that you might want to tap in with, man, so
For sure.
I'm going to shoot them this way, man. It's definitely a good look, and I appreciate it.
For sure, man. It only get better from here. And at the end of the day, man, like I tell everybody, like it's so much talent, it's so much knowledge, it's so much different things that people can learn from these sessions, from these videos. You know what I'm saying?
Everything,
Even with the audio, you know what I'm saying. You can listen and even interpret it and take it in a different way. You know what I'm saying? And not everybody can get on this and talk about some stuff that they've been through, you know what I'm saying, or be on the influencer side, you know what I'm saying. That's why it's small businesses, entrepreneurs, and influencer, so you doing a little bit of both, you know what I'm saying. You able to influence the younger crowd that, you know what I'm saying, you done been through this, you know what I'm saying, to get here, just everything.
And to let them know the street's serious, the streets is serious.
Yeah.
It's a route. If you go that route, it's serious. It's serious. Just get it for real. Like nothing sweet about it. Might look good.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing sweet about it.
Yeah. Yeah, for
yeah,
real.
this is definitely a good platform, man. I'm gonna definitely come back when the gym is open and present y'all with that. Matter of fact, we might just give y'all that good tour of it, man. Let y'all check it out.
I was about to say, man, let us come to it, man.
I'm coming more for like murals on the wall, hip, might have a little DJ on the weekend.
Yeah, that shit gonna be dope.
Have fun and grind, man, because y'all don't know, man. Y'all can be potential millionaires.
When they say I'm like Tupac, they just be reminiscing. I always end up by myself, they call that instrumental. Every state we switch the plate and get a different rental.